That was a big message, and that was something that we had talked about really this morning as a staff. What were our go-to calls? Last week, going for it on fourth down, it was more of a conversation call. This time, we knew exactly what we wanted to get to. Coach Stoops says we're going for it, and we knew what call we were going to. The kids had confidence in it, and they executed at a high level. And I think that was just, our staff did such a good job this week of putting together a plan specific to those situations that I think we were improved on from last week.
Liam, you told us earlier this week that when this offense clicks, it's going to be special. Was it clicking tonight?
It was close. I think that in terms of the efficiency in the pass game, I think we were 14 to 17. We didn't probably launch it down the field too much, but that wasn't the type of game. It was more of an efficiency-based game, being efficient on first down, trying to get the defense off balance on, for second down. We weren't great on third downs throwing the ball tonight, but we ended up being 5 for 5 in the red zone, threw the ball for a couple of touchdowns. That was similar to the balance that we're looking for, probably just with a little bit more explosiveness in the pass game.
What was your evaluation?
I thought he played his tail off. I really do. I thought he played his tail off. The whole theme for him all week was just calm down, slow down, slow it all down, slow your feet down, slow your mind down, and I thought you saw that. The touchdown to Wandell in the red zone, that was all him. And that play was designed to go to Bates on a little bit of a sneak route out of the kind of a little bit of a wham look where we're trying to sneak Bates out. Wandell was the second read. Will kind of makes a move in the pocket, makes a good, comfortable throw. The kid played his tail off. He ran the ball for, 75, 80 yards. One was not a design run. He just made a play on because the running back went the wrong way. I just thought he really managed the game well. If you look at, we didn't turn the ball over tonight, right? Didn't turn the ball over tonight. He was efficient, 14 to 17. We manufactured some passes. I thought he played really well.
Slow down, calm down is easier said than done.
It is.
How did he accomplish it?
It is. All week, I think our coaches just, Coach Perry and Coach Esteswa, has worked within the quarterback room with us, and those guys do such a good job of helping prepare the quarterback. There's a lot of things that I get pulled in different directions with, throughout the week, and I think our staff just did such a good job this week of preparing our players for the situations that we were in tonight, and the guys were able to execute with a quieted mind.
You trained me all week. When I step out there for the opening kickoff, you go right back.
And testament to Will. Testament to him just getting it right. Understanding that this position, at times, you got to be a dog, right? You have to be a physical player, and you saw him carry the pile for a few yards there in a couple instances, but I thought he played the quarterback position tonight the way that we were looking for it to play.
Was that the most outside zone you've ran?
Yeah, it was. It's actually a really good question. That is. And that was the theme this week a little bit, where they play so much man coverage. They've been seeing so much tight zone, and their linebackers do such a nice job of fitting their gaps downhill. So our thought was, well, let's try to hit it just a gap wider with some of the wide zone, and then hold some of the man players on the backside with routes, but they weren't really involved. I thought our backs did such a nice job of hitting the backside C gap where we're trying to get that ball back to. Coach Settle did a great job with the backs this week of really getting their aiming points locked in this week, and I thought Coach Wolford, our O-line coach, did a phenomenal job with the plan this week, getting those guys ready to go.
Is Smoke starting to turn a corner?
Yeah, hope so. Love to say so. And the kid will tell you that I'll be the first one to say, easy on that until, because I want him to, he's stringing together some good weeks. And that's a point of emphasis for Smoke, is consistency. And I love the kid. I love his energy. I love the way he plays the game. He's fun to coach. So I'm excited about his developments for sure.
How valuable is it to get a game like this under their belts with, going into next week?
Huge, especially coming off a little bit of a lackluster performance last week. Confidence, momentum, this game is so much built around that. And when you don't have confidence and momentum, sometimes you start looking around like, well, what do we do next? And I felt like tonight our players knew what we were trying to get accomplished, what we were going to hang our hat on tonight, and then you saw some of the play action with the wheels and things like that to come alive, that we're better because we ran the football and we committed to running the football. And that's still who we are, and that needs to be who we are.
Coach Settle mentioned that the plan was preparing this week as if he needed to step up, but he didn't.
You know, it was
Finally
a wheel
hit it.
route. Finally hit it. Finally been trying to hit a wheel or a little bit of a misdirection, kind of dirty eyes play. And when you call that type of play, it's better to call it when you're running the ball well. It's just the reality. And our guy Jatan came in, hadn't really got that rep a ton in practice this week. Really, Mike Drennan had that rep a lot, but those guys were kind of playing an interchangeable role this week. Our plan was to try to get our backs more involved this week, especially with Josh being down. We were trying to get 84, Isaiah Cummings involved a little bit more, trying to get the tight ends a little bit more involved, as well as those running backs to supplement, some of those targets in production that Josh has given us.
Liam,
what'd you see
speaking
on
of Cummings, what explanation did Joe give? Why wasn't that a catch?
I really don't know. I didn't get. I just kind of been ready. The guys up top are like, dude, just don't even listen. Just get your next call ready. I didn't get a great explanation. It looked like a bang play where I thought he had possession.